Hey guys, so this is just a quick video for any of you who happen to be home and are wanting to access some material in our class. Remember that when you're home, you don't have to do any of the work while you're gone, but that you do need to make up the work when you get back. So I know some of you are wanting to keep up with the work. So I thought I would just give a little video to kind of help walk you through what to look for and see if I can answer any questions you might have. So the first thing you would want to do is remember pretty much everything you're ever going to need is going to be in Google Classroom. So you can go to classwork, okay? And then the first thing you want to check, and this is forever and always, like you can always do this if you're just absent for even a day or for much longer, is check that week by week agenda. It's super, super helpful. It'll tell you every single day what we're doing and what homework we've had. So it just, if you open it, it just looks like this. And you don't need to do anything on this slide. It just tells you what materials we used and helps you see kind of what we did. And it tells you the date. So that's the first thing you want to do. Now back in Google Classroom, you can go to the current week, which is for this week, it's Wednesday, week 3. And there are things in here, guys, that we've been doing in class that you don't have to make up. So, or that you can't do until you get back. So there'll always be instructions if you click into a tab. But basically, if you can't do it from home, don't do it from home, and know that if it's required, I will help you catch up. So for example, we have been putting things in our interactive notebooks. Well, you don't have your interactive notebook because it's here in the room with me. And even if you did have it, I can't give you those materials. So we will get it caught up when you get back. So don't worry about that. The Start Strongs are another thing that if you'd like to do them, you can. You don't have to. I have, starting today, I've changed it so that you don't, it still asks you for a secret word, but just put anything so that you can go through and answer the questions. Do your best on those. They're a nice practice of reading informational text, but you don't have to do those. I typically do not make students make up the bell ringer, which is our Start Strong. The two things that I would really like you to do this week, if you so choose, and that you will have to do when you get back if you don't, are the Literary Elements pretest. And that's just a little quiz. It's going to help me know. It is for a grade in that it's graded that you do it, but then don't worry about the score that you earn, because I just use that as a tool to help me know what to teach when we start our literary elements and discussing that in stories. The other thing that I really need you to do, is the grammar capitalization pretest that will post. That's not available until tomorrow, which is Friday, the 27th. That will be really helpful. And also there is a grammar parts of speech pretest, which I don't see here, but it is in some of our other classes. So I don't know why it's not in my master class, but it's a grammar parts of speech pretest. So there's actually 3 things, one of which will not be available until Friday. So 3 things you need to do, and some other options if you want to do. So Literary Elements pretest, grammar capitalization pretest, and the grammar parts of speech pretest. Those are required. So you'll have to do them when you get back if you don't do them now. The Start Strongs are optional, and the Greek and Latin roots are something for the interactive notebook that we did in class, so it doesn't apply to you right now, so don't worry about that. Next week, we will start reading our first story in class. I will post a written copy of the story and also an audio version if you would like to listen to it. If you listen to it, please make sure that you listen while you read, like while you read silently. I'll talk more about that. I'll make another video next week, but those things will be posted under week 4, because next week's already going to be week 4, if you can believe it. Yeah, and also under additional resources. Remember that you can do your Membean and your quill if you would like. Again, you don't have to. But 45 minutes of Membean by Sunday, past 2 lessons of quill. And that will help you kind of stay in the groove of things. Finally, if you have not finished your iReady test, that's kind of first priority. So if you are at home and have done your iReady test or have started it but have not finished it, please, 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 if you're feeling well, please finish it. If you're not feeling well, don't do it. And hopefully you're not watching this video at all if you're not feeling well. Okay, I think that that's it. I hope that everyone is feeling well, and I hope that this video was helpful. All right, have a great afternoon. Icky ducky. Icky, did I? Oh, stop recording. There we go.